welcome back to my channel. Today I have this super cool makeup for you guys and I'm going to explain it to you step by step in case you want to recreate it. So let's get started. I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer as a primer for my eyeshadows, and I'm blending that out with the LA Girl sponge all over my eyelid, all the way up to my brow bone. Well, I did clean the bottom of my eyebrows first using this same concealer, and if you're new to my channel and want to know how I do my eyebrows, I'll leave that tutorial in the description box below. Now this next step is very important. I will be using tape and I will be moving it later on for the eyeliner, but first I wanted to go like angled up like this towards the tail of the eyebrow. And today I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette from Anastasia called Fall Romance. I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here using a brush from Profusion. This one's number ES6, and I'm going to apply this on my crease or a little bit above my crease from the inner corner to the outer corner. I will be extending this eyeshadow towards the tail of the eyebrow, but I'm not going to do that yet. I wanted to first have the tone even from the inner corner to the outer corner, like it's going to look like a rainbow from corner to corner. And then you can see when I'm looking straight forward, you can barely see the eyeshadow, but on the other eye you can see that it goes above the crease, nice and blended, and I also extend it towards the tail of the eyebrow. So I'm just going to start blending out the eyeshadow in circular motions. It does help if you stretch your eyelid by lifting up your eyebrow. It blends out a lot faster and easier, and slowly gonna start moving a little bit higher, so I'm just gonna keep blending it out. And then when I extend it towards the tail of the eyebrow, I just make sure I don't have too much product on the brush, because you can see that that area right there looks nice and blended and like it's like fading out towards the tail of the eyebrow, and it's not as dark as the crease area. So it's very important when you're extending it to not have too much product on the brush. Then I'm going to grab this darker eyeshadow using a smaller brush, and you can see that I only have it on the outer part of my eyelid. So I'm going to apply right on the outer corner of my eye, and then once I have most of the product right there, I'm going to start blending it out towards the center. Not too much, I'm just blending it out in that same area, and then I'm also moving it above the crease and also extending it towards the tail of the eyebrow. I just make sure I don't go over the first eyeshadow I applied right there. I just want to blend it out in that same area. And honestly, it's going to be very easy because I'm blending it out on top of an eyeshadow and not on top of a creamy concealer, so it's going to be a lot easier. Now I'm going to apply the same concealer from Maybelline on my eyelid, just a little dot, and then with my finger I'm going to start blending it out. I want most of the product to be on the eyelid, and I want the edge to go above the crease, and it's very important to have the edge blended out. That way the eyeshadow that I apply on top of that can also blend out really nice. So just with my finger, very lightly, I just go over the edges so it can be blended out, and then also on the outer part of my eyelid. I don't want to cover too much of that dark eyeshadow that I have right there, so I'm just making sure that it's blended out in that same area. And then I'm going to grab this gorgeous shimmery eyeshadow with my finger, again applying it on top of the creamy eyeshadow, and that's going to help to make the pigmentation stand out a little more, for the shimmer to glow, and it's going to last a lot longer during the day, so make sure the concealer is still a bit creamy. And now I'm done with this, so I'm going to remove the tape, and you can see it looks really gorgeous. And I'm going to apply it a little bit lower, like angled lower for the eyeliner. And for that, I'm going to be using that same dark eyeshadow using the same little brush, which by the way, this one comes in the Rimmel eyeshadow palette. And I'm pretty much going to do an eyeliner. I want it to go right above the roots of my eyelashes all the way towards the center of my eye, but I want it to be kind of like thin right there, and then towards the outer corner a bit thicker. And when I extend the eyeliner so the wing can be very long but thin, I just make sure I don't have too much product on the brush, and I go like up against the tape very lightly, making sure I just add a little bit of product right there as I am extending it, because you want it to look long but kind of like faded, not too dark in that area. So just make sure you don't have too much product on the brush and just very lightly keep extending it. And the last few steps are really easy. It's just applying that same dark eyeshadow on the lower lash line, and just make sure it's connected with the eyeliner on the outer corner. And I'm going to apply it all the way to the inner corner, making sure it's right up against the roots of my eyelashes. I'll be using the Anastasia Lash Sculpt Mascara for my lower lashes. And for the last step, I'm applying black eyeliner on the waterline. I'm using the one from Rare Beauty, and this doesn't change the look a lot, but I just want to make sure the waterline is like covered up just so it can be a bit more dramatic around the eyes. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of this super cool makeup look. I really like it. I don't do this style often, but I really like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!